delicious. You know, Beverly, these college night spirits are fine, but I wish that we could hear a song sung by the one and only original true person who sang it on this stage at college night.
Is that Gibbs Daniel Couch, star of the 1957 Gold Show?
Before our time. But I do remember hearing about your character, Miss Annie, the rugged steamboat captain whose desire in life was to overpower all her male counterparts on the Mississippi.
And didn't Miss Annie have some beads to remind her of significant events in her life?
I brought them.
Well, what are we waiting for? From tall tales and tow lines and extravaganza at Magnolia Landing, here's Gibbs Daniel Couch to sing.
These beads tell quite a story. They tell the history of my life. About the fight, wrestling, racing, in all my years of life. I got this yellow one in Natchez, a chasing Captain Hank in my boat. I pulled 6 miles upstream, then I stopped back by to gloat. This big blue bead was hard to win, as I fought with Sammy Lee. But now he'll charge a great deal less when I pay a tolling fee. This green un was nothing to win. As old Sanchez pulled up to race, I just pulled a little bit faster, and soon he lost my pace. This red un represents danger, which has anything to do with Clinton Kramer. To me it is important, 'cause it made him a little bit tamer.
You know, Beverly, I believe there were a few men in that 1957 Gold Show, and when coeducation passed, what did everybody's minds turn to?
Oh, marriage is a lifelong business.
You know, Joe, without the few heroic souls, the first few guys who participated in college night, you would have never been up here on this stage tonight.
Well, you're right, Beverly. And of course, it says here that it was a purple Clint Mills who did more than anyone else to convince the rest of the men to become involved. When he appeared in the midst of lightning and peals of thunder, fire, and smoke as the man in the red flannel suit in the purple production, 1959, that really clinched it. Then Ray Borders played Caesar for the Purples the next year's in Of Lions and Lovers.
Ah, but the Golds hold a real trophy, having voted for the first male assistant leader that year, electing Bobby Harrison. Yes, having men on campus certainly did get everyone in a merry mood.
Oh, marriage is a lifelong business. We don't want no divorce. Partners are hitched together, riding on a double saddle horse. Happily married and glad about it, stomp and yell, yippee, yippee. We are married and we will shout that married life's for me. Whoopee! Married life's for me.
Hearing that last song really shook me back down from the rafters. We college night spirits remember most every song, some more than others.
That last one starred Holly Holiday as the judge in this western town who married all the folks. It was co-written by Mary Frances Tipton, who is now the director of the libraries here at the university.
I remember many college night spirits, but the one I loved the best was Dr. Walter Trumbauer, otherwise known as Trummy, even to his face. If it hadn't been for him and for his wife, Willie Lee, I guess college night would always have been just dunce and skits. But Trummy expected perfection. if he ever got it. But he encouraged us students to write better scripts and stage better productions. Trummy was a small man, bushy white eyebrows and a terrifying manner. When he came to rehearsals, a thrill of nervousness would go through the whole cast and crews. Fear, respect, and deep affection. We all felt that for Trummy. He was here for over 30 years until 1957. And the whole complexion of college night changed because of him. Students today say that his spirit is still here in this building. And if that's true, I know he's here tonight. So here's to you, Trummy.
Like the memory of Trummy, college night is spiritual. It's a mixture of celestial bliss and the devilish nether regions below. A leader once wrote that the formula for being a good captain in college night is
1 part hell, 2 parts heaven, mixed well with tears and laughter, and allowed to stand for 30 seconds, at which time you add the necessary quantities of patience, understanding, perseverance and sportsmanship, a dash of spirit, another of loyalty, 2 more of self-confidence, add a judge's decision, and you've got the most wonderful fun you'll ever hope to have, and a head full of memories, so deeply embedded that they'll never leave you.
This leader also believed that there would be a special place in eternity for college night workers to share all those things we never had time or words to say. A special place to continue those friendships and the theatrical ceremonies begun here on earth. For after all, college night is ritual. It starts with hand claps and drum beats and cheers, which seems to transport us back to some ancient Greek amphitheater for the start of some fantastic games. The rivalry is fierce, but each side treats the other with deference and respect. There's a brotherhood and a sisterhood here. The ritual never ends. College night is a fluid river, a confluence of personality. As a freshman, you're baptized in it by the big guys. Your dip into that pool eliminates all college classification and social standing. It allows you to cross all the barriers. And the thought occurs to you. The seniors you were working with as a freshman were once freshmen working with seniors who were once freshmen, going all the way back to the beginning of college night. It's all one long chain. And we all pass and be forgotten or are remembered for the rest.
We know the treasure is ours. In search of gold and glitter. In search of gold and glitter. With all of our powers, we know the treasure is ours. In search of gold and glitter. In search of gold and glitter.
Well, Beverly, I was going to start out the second act by asking you something like how many goals it took him to screw a light bulb, but how did that go? I decided that wasn't the tone we wanted to set for the evening.
Oh, Joe, not even a little bit of... I never saw a purple cow. I never hope to see one, but I can tell you anyhow, I'd rather see than be one.
Just remember that all that glisters is not gold. By the way, Beverly, did you realize that us purples are ahead of you golds in total victories 38 to 31?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, but we golds have more victories in a row.
Oh, I know. That golden chain from 1961 to 1967. James and Sharon, forgive me for saying this. I was on that purple cast that broke that chain in 1968. We'll never forget that, will we?
Oh, no. Joe, do you realize that approximately 7 million hours have gone into college night over the years?
And we put our quota of them in too, didn't we?
Yeah.
I was just looking over this list of production names over the years. College night writers certainly never lacked creativity with titles like Purple 48, Celery Stalks at Midnight, or Halt, Who Grows There?
Oh, Purple 58, The Itch to Hitch, or Wives by the Fives.
Gold 60, The Fear of the Feet, or Defeat Fear. Or Purple 53, West Goes East, or When Twains Collide.
Gold 65, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, or A Not So Grim Fairy Tale.
Purple 71, The Boys in the Gang, or Open the Boutique, Mama, My Chaps Are Slipping.
Now, Joe, just a minute. Look who's talking. You know that purple show you directed in 1970? It had 3 titles.
Shh,
didn't it?
let's not talk about that. I'm sure it will come up later.
You know, Joe, I bet more secrets have been kept by college night workers in the past 70 years than in the entire history of the CIA.
Oh, I know. I remember agonizing over whether to look at a gold strip that was left in my room for 2 hours.
Well, did you? Oh, goodness. Just think about all those inside jokes, rumors, veiled messages, and the slogans and phrases for which college night is so justly famous, like, you ain't seen nothing yet, or milk 'em for all they're worth.
Beverly, do you remember how it feels the Sunday after college night?
Yeah, you have no energy.
No adrenaline.
Don't want to talk to anybody from either side. In fact, you really don't want to do anything.
It's called college night withdrawal syndrome, and for the graduating senior, there's no cure.
Yes, but nothing can compare to having your cabinet sign go up on your dorm room door, announcing to the world your position.
Or gathering in the makeup room just before the show.
Voting on leaders.
Watching the official timer